My dear postgraduate students, welcome to SNIP, Short Notes in Pathology. And this is an MD University question. As I was scrolling through the 10 years papers of the MGR Medical University, I came across this particular question. And I asked my students. They gave some kind of a reply, but then obviously it was not satisfactory to them nor me. So I thought I will take it as a topic. Something is shown over here, we shall see later. Concision in style, precision in thought, and decision in life. Victor Hugo, a person whom I adore simply. And probably these words, to be concise, to be precise, and to be decisive. Excellent marks. Because this is exactly what is being applied over here. The heart valve. The basic function of any valve is to permit a unilateral flow of fluid. It can be either blood or water or whatsoever. And these are not as strong as the iron valves that we see in the pipes. You find that they are very feathery, they are translucent and allow the light to pass through. But still, they snugly fit onto each other so that they close it completely. When in doubt, you people will have to divide. If there is such a topic that is given, you'll have to assess the background of the patient, what can be the probability of the valves that could be implanted, what happens during the first transplantation, etc. Then there are the various devices, which is more physics rather than medicine. And what are the advantages and the disadvantages? What are the bioprosthetic valves? And what are the advantages and disadvantages? So obviously you have a very healthy list which you will have to fill in. So this is something, a paradox. Look at this. I do not know. Here there is one hand that is trying to draw a picture of the other hand, and the other hand is imitating and trying to do this. There are certain things in life which we do not understand, and that exactly is my message. Do not try to understand things which are beyond your perception. That includes the WHO classification, which I deplore. Artificial cardiac valves, the mechanism of any disease for that matter, leave alone cardiac. Admire them instead of trying to by-hearting them. Too many things to consider. This is for the cardiologist, the physician, etc., not for the pathologist. What is the age of the patient, whether to use a bioprosthesis or a mechanical one, what is the coagulation state, what is the infective one, what is the future surgery that is possible, the site, the size, patient's conditions, etc. The valves at the other sites also, because it is going to be an equivocal pressure, whether there is a chance for a rejection or a reaction. Again, thanks to Cleveland Clinic, look at the healthy valve over here. These are all the various valves of the heart. In one, there is something called as a prolapse, mitral valve prolapse, which can happen in a floppy valve, etc. And there can be a regurgitation. Look at this one. The leaflets are little thick, they are becoming more opaque, but they are not able to close completely, leading to a regurgitation as well as a stenosis. And simplicity in complexity. There is an entire list that is given. Whenever you people see such a list, it can be anything, be it proteinuria or the causes for hypertension, whatsoever. I would like you people to make a simple list of complexity. And that is exactly what I have done. See, these are all terms which you already know. Tetralogy, the truncus arteriosus, endocarditis, we are very familiar. All this in stenosis and regurgitation, etc. Deterioration of a previous bioprosthetic valve, and so on. So make a list. This you by heart, this you just scan. And the types of valves, as I told you, it is basically physics and engineering. It is amazing. It is simply amazing how beautifully they are able to fit into the human body, perform exactly like those of the natural valves, and do not allow the backflow. And permitting only the unilateral flow without causing any further disease or clotting manifestations. So there are various valves. I am not very familiar with it. Kindly go through it, or you can become a cardiologist and understand it. Because engineering is achieving function while avoiding failure. So beautiful one. Probably there is a heart failure. They have engineered to achieve something, and those are these valves: Jude's valve, tilting valve, Edwards valve. God alone knows. And what are the complications of the valve? Forget the term aortic valve over here. And that is because of this particular reference, I got this. There can be a paravalvular or valvular regurgitation that can happen. Dehiscence, very important for us. There can be a ring abscess, and because of that, the valve can be displaced. Endocarditis, classical one. One of the predisposing conditions for infective endocarditis can be the artificial valve. It can be a preceding condition such as a mitral stenosis due to rheumatic fever also. Valve obstruction, thrombosis, structural failure, pseudoaneurysm can happen. Aortic dissection, not very common. Hemolysis, obviously. Your cells are hitting against a rather rough one and they get broken, the hemolysis. You may get something like a windswept appearance, that is probable. And look at the range of valves over here. It is again for us to only understand. Not exactly for the cardiac, but in ordinary dynamics of fluid. You find that these are all the various types of valves. You can better learn it from your plumber rather than me. And the rheumatic stenosis over here, this is ours. So in this case, it is almost normal. There is some kind of an opacity, whereas in this case, it has become opaque, it has become thick, and it is constricted but not totally closed, causing a fish mouth appearance that is classical of a rheumatic mitral stenosis. Don't mind the physics of mechanical engineering. You will have to appreciate it, the precision of it. But for this precision and the texture, the medico will not be able to use anything from the manometer to the microscope. And here again, a reference and a beautiful diagram which you people can draw, but here again I am able to see more of a stenosis. Please appreciate the opacity of the valve leaflets and the rigidity. Sometimes there can be a senile calcification also, as you are seeing. And the porcine valve. Porcine is a pig. So you find that it is so very delicate, but then it is very snugly fitting in, and it is able to perform exactly like a human valve without a rejection. And the ring over here. So there are all some areas which is again beyond our purview. That can be a ring abscess or there can be a rupture, etc. And what are the complications of the prosthetic cardiac valves? I mentioned over here. The pannus, the infection, thrombosis, bleeding, dehiscence of the valve. Already we had mentioned it. This particular list you will have to. Courtesy, health plexus. So here again, there can be a thrombus that can be formed, there can be an infection, and you find that there is a growth, obviously, and infective endocarditis. And these are the types and the classifications which I do not know. So thanks to this particular reference, I hope you people will be able to write an answer on the cardiac valves. Thank you.